Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. I am Crazed. Today we're going to be talking about a new game. It's a new MOBA that's hitting out there. It's a multiplayer online battle arena called Supernova. Now some might argue that the MOBA scene is being diluted with so many different installments that are currently out there. You've got everything from the originals in Warcraft and Starcraft that were just map mods, and then came out things like Dota 2, as well as League of Legends. Those are the most popular ones. More recently out there, Heroes of the Storm is just the Blizzard installment of it, and now I'm sure there are others out there, but now the new one that seems to be gaining a little bit of traction is called Supernova. Now, some people may argue that there is no need for another MOBA to come out there. The formula might feel old and just overdone at this point. Now, to a point, I would agree. It's the same idea, but there's new kind of things worked into it. So I'm going to just kind of walk you through what I found. I've downloaded, I got into the closed beta, and I'm just going to show you real quick what I've found and what's different. So with Supernova, obviously we just have the main load screen here, the home page as you were. The main things that I would say are different about Supernova is that you get to control the kind of creeps or the AI-controlled monsters that go up your lane. There is still, 3 main lanes and 5 players on each team, and obviously the purpose of the game is to go and attack and destroy your enemy's base. There are 2 factions at this point, Human and Cyborg, as you can see up here. I've played a couple matches in Cyborg and not very many as the Human. I've gone through all the tutorials and whatnot and learned just how to play. So this really is my first impression. So I'll show you the store here. So obviously this is going to be a free-to-play game, similar to League of Legends, in that there will be rotations of free commanders, is what they call, compared to summoners, and you get to play them for free for certain amounts of time or stuff like that. The free-to-play piece comes where every company wants to make money. So what they do is they sell these packs. So you're going to have different packs that give you different kind of boosts, be that experience or money making, or unlocking specific commanders, is what they're called in this game. Also, you can unlock skins for the different types of creeps that you can unlock. Later, as you level up, you're going to buy technologies and stuff like that that are actually pluses that you get to permanently add to your characters as you go. So, as I mentioned, the main difference here is you get to choose, as you play, what creeps are going to be put onto the battlefield. So you're going to be buying certain things that are constantly going to spawn. So you buy it one time and that unit will spawn for every 30 seconds or whatever it is. As you do this, you're going to be needing to pay attention to what your enemy is doing in that same lane, whatever lane you're assigned to. That's also something different, is that in the beginning of the game you're actually assigned to a lane, and your creeps are always going to spawn in that lane that you're assigned to. So you need to pay attention to what the other enemy is doing in that lane and counter and attack with the proper units. So that's something cool. And you have the obvious air versus ground arguments, and some ground versus ground only troops can do, air versus air, ground to air, air to ground. That type of weapons comes into play with your creeps. So obviously here you're able to upgrade and stuff like that as you level up and whatnot. So your accessories comes into play here. These are going to be similar to like your summoner cards. As you can see, you got your total stats over here, and you're going to craft things with different amounts of minerals that you gain during the game. So, you get lots of kind of nifty stuff. And again, here's all the commanders and tactics. So, leveling up in the game is a little bit different than other games. It's more involved than Heroes of the Storm, but yet it's less involved than League of Legends, because there's no items, but you're more in depth with your choices as far as what you're doing with your character. You choose a main tactical ability that will give you lifesteal, or it'll give you more attack damage or whatever, and then you can put additional points into those and those minor skills as you level up. So you get, I'm forgetting specifically what it's called in the game, but you basically have minor skill points, and then you have overall like larger skill points that you get to choose, different things. So it's pretty interesting. I'm not going to play a game just now, but wanted to share just my original thoughts on it and kind of have a quick look at the score screen here, or not the score screen, but the home page here. So yeah, looking forward to putting up maybe a couple gameplay videos on here of this. Look forward to seeing you all join me. As always, please like and subscribe. I'd always appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.